around me.
Coaches, what's going on? My name is Ian Tatum. I'm the co-offensive coordinator and offensive line coach at Walkertown High School. This is kind of actually the first video I've gotten to say that, so it's kind of new to me, but I appreciate Coach Mills for bringing me on and looking forward to doing great things at Walkertown. But today, we're going to talk about inside zone, okay? If you're coaching football, if you've been coaching football for a while, at some point on offense, probably a team you've been on has been running inside zone. This is kind of getting away from what we've been doing in the run game on this channel. We've really been talking about gap or man scheme. Today we're going to dive into the world of zone. I had a lot of people talk about, they wanted me to talk about zone. So we're talking about inside zone first, second. So what is it? Basically, inside zone is just a downhill A gap to B gap run play that can hit anywhere pretty much, wherever the running back wants to insert. One of the biggest things about inside zone is the term bend, bang, and bounce. I mean, they can bend back to the backside gaps, it can bang into the inside gaps, or it can bounce to the outside gaps based on how the defense plays it. So let's draw up a little bit about inside zone, and then we'll talk about some things off of it. Right now we're going to talk about just 10 personnel, base, 2x2 formation inside zone, okay? So let's go on the board, let's draw it up. All right, so right now we're going to go 4-2 box, we're in 10 personnel dubs, all right, and we're going to run inside zone, okay? So working up front, there's multiple ways to run inside zone. I've done it multiple different ways. Let's talk about a couple ways that we would do it, okay? So if we're going to run inside zone to the left here, okay, they're going to give us an over 3, okay, away from the back. We'll still run it that way. A lot of teams want to run inside zone to the one technique, okay, so we get 2 double teams, and we'll talk about that in a second. But we'll talk about how if we come and line up like this and they give us a 3 away from the running back, you still got to be able to run it. You can't just flip and flop the back every time because they can just easily shift the front every time, okay? So what we would do was, okay, we're all basic steps of zone, okay? For me, inside zone, we're all stepping the same way, okay? So the play's going to the left, okay? So we're all going to step to the left. We're all responsible for our gap, play side to the left, okay? So the tackle's responsible for this play side C gap. So he's going to step, he's going to block whatever's in his gap. Right now, it's this 5 technique, okay? More likely, this 5 technique is going to have outside contain, so he's going to block it, okay? So the second rule of zone, you can't let anything cross your face. Once you're engaged, you cannot let them cross your face, okay? So you're trying to keep them out, all right? Same thing with this guard. You have this B gap. So you're going to step play side into the B gap, and you're going to drive whatever's in your gap, okay? Same thing for everything all across the board, okay? The only thing that's different is with this center, what we used to teach is you're responsible for this A gap. So whoever's in the A gap, which is this Will linebacker right now, okay, you're responsible for him. But let's try to get a little bit of a double team on this nose, okay? So what I would teach would be a stab and climb. So the center would stab the nose, okay? So the center could get control because he has leverage in his gap over our guard, okay? So the center will stab the backside with the guard. He'll take it over, okay? And then he'll climb to the wheel, okay? Or the mic, however this is, where it's just drop for the wheel, okay? And then the tackle will step B gap, okay? And he'll climb, okay, for this mic, all right? So this is how we would run zone, okay, one way, okay? So the aiming point of the tailback will be the center's butt crack, okay? Yeah, it sounds funny, but they'll remember it, okay? So he's going to open step crossover and get downhill at the butt crack of the center, and he'll work for his gap, okay? Backside, we're going to read this end, all right? Everybody knows he squeezes down, we're gonna pull it, and we're gonna get outside, okay? If he comes out, hand the ball off, and let's live, okay? One reason why some teams like to do it this way, where you're zoned on the front side and you can stab and climb, and then the backside tackle's climbing right now, is because if you look at it, say that they collapse down, okay, he goes outside. There's a natural cutback lane right there, okay? A lot of teams love to do that, and you can have a lot of success doing it that way, okay? And so that's one way. And outside, always have some type of a screen, receiver screen. You could have a bubble, having him block there, or here at most dangerous, okay? Or you can have him go crack there, come up and come here for a little now screen. And you can mirror it, okay? You can go like that, okay? That's just something you play triple option football. Quarterback gets out here, the Sam attacks, we'll throw that now, throw the bubble, okay? Or he can run it if you have a quarterback that's a good runner, okay? So that's one way that we would do inside zone like this, all right? Let's flip, we'll do it. Same formation, same front, but flip the back, okay? All right, same formation, dubs, come out 4-2 box. So we're on the right side with the running back running to inside zone to the left. Now we're on the left side, right to the right. So now if they don't shift the front at all, okay, and they give us this one technique to the opposite of the back, now we'll have 2 true double teams on the inside, which is almost a perfect way to do it. Okay, so same thing, step play side to the right. Okay, drive them out, can't cross your face. Perfect. Now the guard is responsible for this B gap. Okay, so he's gonna step play side. So they're gonna step play side, and they're going to work through the nose to this mic. Because if his nose is an A gap defender, you have to assume that this mic is going to be a B gap defender. Okay, so that's why we want the guard to step to the B gap in case this mic comes over top right now. You've got to step to your gap. You have to protect your gap, okay? Same thing back side, okay? You're going to step, play side, and we're going to work both these guys through the tackle to the wheel, okay? And we're still going to read back side. And he's still going to read the butt crack of the center, okay? We're still going to read this end, okay? Same thing. Crashes, pull it to the outside, give it. And one coaching point for your quarterback: when in doubt, give the live, give the ball. The running back is paid to get hit. I don't like quarterbacks getting hit that much unless they're getting yards, okay? So give the live. And again, we still have some type of a screen outside, okay? Inside zone. That's 2 ways to do it right there. Now we're going to talk about some variations of inside zone. All right, so now we're going to go 11 personnel for us. It could be call it 20, whatever you want to, okay? We're going to go with a Y off sniffer tight end right here in the B gap, okay? So running backs on the right, we're still going to run inside zone to the left, all right? So we're still going to do what we've always done, okay? We're going to drive here, okay? There's stab, working there. He's going to cut off the backside B gap, okay? Now we have the sniffer and we do a couple of things. First thing we're gonna do, we'll call what everybody calls split zone, okay? So we're gonna get this guy right here coming tight to the C gap and kick the end. There is no read for the quarterback, okay? This is when you get in here, you just wanna go straight up, give the ball, okay? Give the ball in zone, okay? And the quarterback, you can have him boot out or whatever, just you're here, give the ball, you still act like you're reading something, but you're really not. Get the ball, let's go, okay? We got all our gaps covered, okay? And again, we want to sit there and we still want to bend it right there, okay? Coach, what about this guy, okay? If you want to hit inside zone is going to hit here, okay? Or here, especially when we want to block it like this. If you can come in here and make a play in this A gap where this mic's getting blocked, or come over top and make it in this backside of the B gap, give that guy a scholarship, okay? Cool. He's not got to worry about it, okay? Again, we're still going to keep everything the same, okay? We're still going to run a little bubble or run a now screen or whatever you want to, okay? That's in dubs right now, okay? So that's a little split zone. Goes the same way if you go the other way, okay? Let's just flip the back, okay? Flip the back, put him right here, okay? Go right there. Now we're going to go 2 double teams there, 2 double teams there, and now we're going to come across, still split him, okay, and the same thing, okay. Now this one you want to try to hit in the A gap, okay, because there's not a line back because we don't have this stab and climb, okay. So that's just inside zone with a sniffer, okay. Cool. Now we're going to show you how to do it another way. All right, so now we're going to go split zone again, but now we're going to do split zone. We're going to bluff the end, okay. You can call it load, you can call it whatever you want to, arc, you can call it inside zone arc, whatever you want to. We're gonna bluff this end right here, all right? So step and play side, drive, there to there, okay? Now we're going to butt crack of the center, okay? So he's gonna come right at this end, all right? But he's going to bluff him and go to the next guy, okay? So we are reading this play. quarterback will read this guy. The Y is coming to the end. More than likely, when this end see this Y coming at him, he's going to go outside. Cool, hand the ball off. But if he tries to wrong arm this, okay, then he can come inside of the kick out. We're gonna get around it on the next guy, and we're gonna pull, and now we've got numbers out here blocking, or you still run your screen game, okay? Once they see the quarterback get out, and then he gets out to block him, throw the bubble, or throw the now, or we're all just out here blocking. So now you have your Y1, the H2, X3 on how many guys over here? 1, 2, okay? He might flow back, okay? Now you're 3-on-3. If he doesn't, he's there hard. Now he's got to come make a play 10 yards down the field, okay? It's a little bit of bluff zone right there. There's 1,000 other ways you can do this stuff. You can get 2 back. You can go 3-by-1, 10 personnel. You can put a tight end on the line. I'm gonna show you one more way that we will call inside zone against an odd front this time, and I'm gonna call it a day. All right. All right. Now we're in a little bit of a double formation. Then we got a tight end on the line. Receiver, the twins over to the right. Okay. This is how I would call it. All right. We come out, tight end on the line. All right. We're gonna come out here on the front side. We're gonna make a push call. Okay. Push, all it does is tell the front side tackle and guard to push out, okay? And we're gonna push who we're double teaming to, okay? So he starts to get nosy, starts to come down here, okay? Or if we went to a 3-by-1 formation, had the H over here, and he's starting to squeeze down a little bit, okay? What we'll do is we'll push, okay? And almost like we arc on our counter scheme, okay? He's gonna come out in space and push out those two. Some people call it fanning, okay? We're gonna fan out, okay? We'll call it a push. I mean, a push call, we're gonna fan out, okay? So everybody, they all need to echo it. So the tackle needs to echo, push, 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 and it goes all the way down. Even the tight end needs to say push. Why? Because instead of having that double team that goes from this end to this mic, okay, the nose and the guard, their double team, which I call a scoop, they're going to scoop double team to the mic now, all right? So they're pushing the ID, okay, that's what we call push the ID of who we're working to. So now we can get a tape with this tight end and this tackle working that B gap, working this C gap, working this tackle to this wheel, all right? And we're gonna read this guy, working butt crack of the center, all right? And we will live to get some yards. Now, I know a lot of guys will be like, but coach, the linebackers have leverage in their gap. They do, okay? He has leverage into the A gap, he has leverage into the B gap, or the A gap, shoot, either one, okay? So, that's why I tell this center, okay, you have the same technique I teach in the other front. That stab technique, you snap and you stab, okay? You got to stab to let this guard come over now, so you might have to come off a little quicker because this Mike is going to see a wide open A gap, okay? He's going to come down, trigger hard, okay? So you're going to stab and come off, okay? And then he's going to take over the nose. Same thing for this tackle and tight end. The tackle's going to have to stab, okay? And this tight end's going to come tight off of him so we can get to this wheel, okay? And trust me, if you can get good at this, and these guys start flowing hard, you can come off and the guys can cover up D linemen, okay? That cut back right there is nasty. I'm telling you, okay? Same thing, we're reading out the back door, okay? If he goes crashes down, we're here, we got to make a one-on-one block between the safety and the quarterback, okay? So you got to get out, get width, get outside of him, and then get north, okay? Go and beat this dude, all right? So guys, again, I'm Coach Ian Tatum. Appreciate everybody watching my video on Inside Zone. Like I said, there's 1,000 other ways you could do this video and show you different things, but this is just a couple ideas. If you liked it, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. We're at 232 subscribers as of right now, and we're growing every day, and I appreciate everybody that has subscribed so far, but we need more. We're trying to get to 1,000 before the summer. We can do it. We went to 232 in like literally less than a month. So I think we can do it. Make sure you share it. Sharing it gets it out so everybody can see it, and just grows the channel. And it encourages me that y'all like to see this stuff. So I appreciate everybody watching. Make sure you share it and like and subscribe and comment. And again, I'm Coach Tatum, co-offensive coordinator and offensive line coach at Walkertown High School. If you want to learn more about anything else I'm doing, hit me up and we'll Zoom. We'll do a little bit of a clinic talk. Again, at the end, I want to preface this by saying I don't know everything, but I know a little bit. So we're going to talk about it. Guys, let's go win a state championship this year and make sure you're coaching for the kids. Appreciate it. Everything around me.